We do social media for local businesses. And one of the things that I run into all the time is people don't know what social media means. I mean, I guess people do know what it means, but everyone has their own idea of what social media means. And so I wanted to make this video just to break it down and help you understand the different offerings, I guess, that businesses will offer for social media, okay, and break it down. Because one time I had a conversation with somebody. They run an HVAC business. They're relatively new, and she needed social media. And we talked about it. I met her at networking events and things like that. And I don't know what she expected or anything like that, but she was just flabbergasted by how much it cost. And I had to kind of scratch my head and be like, dude, I'm fucking cheap. So it didn't make any sense to me. But the mix-up is that she saw social media advertised for $100 or $300. And there's so many little nuances to it. Now, I don't do all of these ranges that I'm gonna talk about. We pick one because it works the best for our clients, but it's not the best for every business. And so, long story short, I wanted to break this down so that you have a better understanding of what the hell it means when somebody says, yeah, we do social media, because you're gonna see that as an offering all the time. I have my little marker, but I freaking lost it. So we're gonna write with blue today. Anyway, okay, so social media. What the hell does social media mean? You see businesses offering social media, saying that they do social media and all of that. So we're gonna draw it out. The way that I would really explain it is there's 3 different tiers to social media, right? So let's just write them. 1, 2, and 3. And then I'll break them down for you and help you understand what these mean. But the first tier is gonna cost you anywhere from like $100 to, let's say, $500. And what this is this is just generic little posts, okay? So generic like Canva graphics, some VA is creating them and posting them. And it's similar to everyone else's. Okay, so these little graphics, you'll see them all the time, right? It's a picture, whether it's a stock picture or a picture of you, and it's got like your logo and your business phone number at the bottom, and it says why you should trust us, and then it has some words and stuff like that, and you can filter through it with like seasonality of the business, customer reviews, things like that. Like that is baseline social media. Now, I want to talk shit so bad, but I'm not going to, okay? If you don't have any kind of budget and you need some exposure, just do it. Like, go ahead, do it. But you could hire a VA for $500 a month to do all of this for you, and they could put out shit daily, okay? So if you find a company that's willing to do this for $100, it's probably gonna be 1 post a week. $500, you might get 2 to 3 posts per week. And again, they're the generic graphics, but you could use that money to just have somebody do it. Now, I'm not gonna talk shit about it, but I want you to think long and hard about whether or not you engage with stuff like that when you're on social media. So if you're scrolling and you see a graphic with an AI person or just a perfect candid photo and it has a whole bunch of text and stuff, I don't know the answer, but do you engage with that? Does that make you connect with the business? Who knows? Okay, number 2, you're probably gonna be spending, if you're lucky, $1,000 to like $2,000, sometimes $3,000 for this tier. So it's quite a bit more expensive than this first tier, right? But there's a little more thought, a little more strategy, a little more customization into this tier. And what this tier is like a done with you social media service. And with the done with you service, you're probably getting, they'll edit your videos and they'll post your videos. And maybe they'll even plan it for you. Planning the videos, coming up with a little bit of strategy, telling you what to do, pictures. They'll give you ideas, and this is a good option for businesses that don't have the full budget or the company wants to charge a ton of money to come out to you and do it. But I think this is the baseline, because when you're creating content like that, you're gonna engage with people a lot more. People are gonna engage with it a lot more because you can actually share stuff about the business. They'll come up with ideas for you guys to film, pictures for you to take, things to do throughout the month to send to them, and then they'll chop it together and they'll post it and they'll manage your accounts. Like this to me is true social media management. This is just, oh yeah, we'll put stuff up there. I'm like, okay, whatever. But this is true management for you. And this money goes into having an editor, having an account manager, the planning that goes in on the front end. Like what you don't see, you see posts appear on your social media account, you see that. But then what you don't see is all the back end stuff, like the editing, the thought behind it, the ideas, how to turn that into something, the scheduling. So there's a lot going on in the background, and editors are expensive. And but I could just use AI to edit my videos. Probably in the next few years, yes. But right now it's not there yet. Like it's just not very good. And you've got to think about the shift of like, once everyone starts doing that, it's going to be just boring. These graphics and stuff were really sexy in like the early 2000s when you had to have an actual graphic designer create this kind of stuff. When this was a lot harder to do, it worked a lot better. But now that's changed because anyone with $20 in a Canva Pro account can create something that looks half decent and post it. So the barrier to entry is lower. Editing is going to be the same way. Like AI videos are going to be overdone. People are going to look for a more realistic approach. But anyway, none of that matters. That's where that money goes. That's why it costs about this much. And tier 3 is going to be done for you. So the idea, this is my favorite because I love to actually hang out with people and like learn about their business and come up with some of the creative stuff. So done for you. And with the done for you content, what you're going to get is you're going to get filming. They'll bring out their gear, their equipment, their lights. You'll have somebody there to guide you through what to talk about, right? Like a guide, I guess, tell you what to say, how to change it. They'll be able to identify if you said something messed up or stupid. So you have somebody that it's completely done for you. They do the editing, the strategy, like all of it, okay? It's all done for you. And really on this one, like the thing I think that separates us and other businesses, I really believe in video, and I believe that the owner of the business should be the person in the video, primarily. Like they're the visionary, they're the storyteller. And their biggest leverage point is creating video and meeting with their team to figure out how to get better results. Like those are the two things that they should be doing, in my opinion. And what this typically costs anywhere from like $3,000 to, I don't know, I'd say $5,000. Now, if you're getting into deeper YouTube strategy and you're going more in depth and more long form videos, like that's going to be more expensive. YouTube is amazing, but it's hard. Like long videos are hard to make. They're just not easy. It's more time consuming. It's more editing. It's more time in the upload. Like there's just so many more steps to it. But traditional, like if you're doing a few posts a week to daily post, you're gonna pay anywhere in between here. And where that money goes is it goes into one, the camera gear, all the equipment, like the professional gear. It goes into the editing team, right? Typically you're gonna have multiple different editors on your project if you're doing a higher volume. Like one of the most frustrating things to me is we film for 2 hours and that's all they see. They don't see the 40 to 60 hours that goes into all the editing, right? And all the finding the sound effects, sorting through the B-roll, like all of that is so time consuming. So a big chunk of that is going into the editing. And then it goes into the strategy before, the consultations after, and all of those pieces. So when you're looking at social media, there's a super wide range. Like we just identified, it could go from $99 to, I don't know, 5,000 plus. And so it's really frustrating, because if in my head, I think social media, that my company should charge me $500 for social media, and then I get a quote for $3,000, I'm gonna think that guy's a fucking scammer. Because I don't understand the differences, right? And so that's the whole point of this video, is just break it down so you understand what the ranges of social media is and help you make a better decision. Just quick recap, no budget and you just need brand awareness. Like these posts look good, they look professional. My experience they get zero engagement, absolutely none, because there's no personal touch, and that's not why we're on social media. We're on social media to be entertained and distracted. Done with you, honestly, can work a lot better. If you have a team or you have a social media person that just runs around and comes up with trends and gets content of the stuff that you guys are already doing, and then having somebody with strategy and editing to put all that together for you, this is a really good option for a lot of businesses. And if you're like, look, I don't want to mess with it, I don't want to hire somebody to come up with ideas and to film everything, like I want you to come out, I just want content to appear, that's it, then this is a good option. And so every range, there's pros and cons, okay? And when you're looking at social media, it's really important to not overspend, because social media is a long-term strategy. If $3,000, you're gonna be like on the edge of your seat every month when that comes out, it's not a good fit for you. Like, you need to be able to comfortably put that away for like 6 months to a year to build a brand, to build presence, and to build social media. So just keep that in mind. Like, it's a long-term strategy. You're building an asset that can generate customers for free. Like right now, let's say you spend $50 for a lead and you have a potential to close them. You might spend $0 on a lead from social media, but it takes a lot of time to build that up. And the speed in which you build that up depends on how you build it and who builds it with you. But that's my ramble for today. Hope this video was kind of helpful. We do tier 2 and tier 3. If you need help with social media, you're probably watching this on the page that talks about it. So book a discovery call or something. Or if it's not a good fit, there's a lot of companies that can do it for that $500 or $300. So yeah, that's it. There's a lot of free videos here teaching you stuff on this channel. Make sure you check those out, and we'll talk to you soon.